Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be a fastest map ever sent to me by RJB. It's gonna be Brain versus 458. Two incredibly excellent fastest map players. Brain qualified for ASL a while ago. Top right, gonna have a red Terran. It is Brain. And in the bottom side, it's our dude 458, who is a super fun Protoss player. In fastest map, he's a low econ, high harass Protoss player, especially against Zerg. And hey, it's been a while since I've cast a fastest map ever standalone on my channel. And if you like these, I cast high-level fastest maps every single Sunday on my Sunday stream, which is at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, United States, right here on this channel, youtube.com/Falcon Paladin. So check it out if you're interested in fastest map content. Anywho, what's going on in the world of StarCraft right now? Nothing here. Oh, I did mention some ASL results in a cast last week, and people are like, Falcon, don't spoil ASL for the people. And I was like, oh no! Okay, sorry. I won't do that. I won't talk about ASL results because some of you guys are waiting for the English VODs. You know, from the Tastosis. I get it, and sometimes they're late. Ooh, Command Center first from Brain. Gutsy. I like it a lot from Brain, and scouting the wrong direction here is our Protoss. But again, Protoss is going double gate opening here. 458 wants to be aggressive. The problem with being aggressive on this map is you have to know where your opponent is, because it's an 8-player map. So, oh, this is so annoying. Is he gonna... He's got to send out another probe to head up here sooner rather than later, doesn't he? Like, maybe once this probe doesn't find anything at the 6 o'clock, he'll be like, okay, I really got to find our guy. We're opening up 2 gate. For certain, I need to get some damage on him, or we're just in trouble. So there you go. Second probe comes out and says, yo, what up? And the answer is, well, you're going to find some barracks that are not completed yet, and a command center that's not completed yet. So this is good information. So it gets up, bam, sees the Terran, says, okay, Zealots, let's go. Let's head up this way now. Run. You can see on the minimap. Run. Power walk. Yeah, he sees the fast second CC and says, oh, look who's been a greedy boy against 558. Why would you even do such a thing? Gonna throw down a weird pylon to block gas collection, because gas is what you really want against the Zealot stuff. Marines aren't exactly the best tool in the toolbox. Like, you would think they're better at it because they hit Zealots from a mile away, and they're faster than Zealots are. But man, Zealots take about 87 hits to die from a Marine, and it's like 3 shots from a Zealot to kill a Marine. Yep, so there's one. That one's dead. Oh, okay. This is actually really good SCV blocking from Brain. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was insanely good. 1 Marine died. Guess who's got friends, though? Boom! 2 gates. You don't end with 2 Zealots, do we? Trying to get this bunker finished. That'd be real useful. Another Marine goes down. That's 3 now, but... ring around the rosy, get in the bunker. He's like, get in the bunker, got in the bunker. Okay. 4 Marines in the bunker. One of the Zealots dies trying to run away. This guy is still alive. He's got 1 kill, but he's probably gonna join up with his friends. He's not going home. Let's get up here. Let's gonna be up here. I don't know, get on top of these supply depots. Do something. Maybe that doesn't involve attacking that bunker directly. Oof, more Zealots coming in. I told you, low econ, high harass Protoss. I was not wrong about that. Cannons in case a big counterattack shows up, and it's scary. That feels like some, not like panic cannons, but I don't know. Just really worried about that happening. The Marines take their time, taking down that pylon. Okay. The thing about kind of blocking the access to that gas on this map is you have a million Vespene Geysers to choose from, and one of them might not be as... you just put one here and return to that command center, right? So whatever. Zealots head on home, but guess what is warped in? Cybernetics Core. It's 28 to 31 total workers. It's a lot of Marines. We do see a lot of Marines in early TVP and fastest map, which is not something we see a lot of in 1v1. Just because walling off is easier. I guess we do see this sometimes in TVP and 1v1s. on regular 1v1s just because Marine timings are really strong against Protoss. Right up until the point they get Sonic Storm or like Reavers. Once those things come out, then the Terran just dies. So there's a very specific timing you have to hit that a lot of Terrans just don't. They're not always interested in attempting, right? There's a lot of Zealots out, man. A lot of Zealots. Robotics facility on the way from the Protoss. Terran's working on stims. Got medics out. Getting some fire bats, too. Love a good fire bat. The Marines are not getting microed, and a lot of them are dying, but they just have enough. They don't really care. Dude, they could stim chase this down, too. Zealots are like, we know what this is. This is stimmed Marines with medic support. And there's fire bat. Let's go home. So, yeah, now having cannons is great. Because there's definitely a counterattack coming. Although, did they lose track of that Zealot? This guy didn't. This guy knows what's up. He's like, I saw him. They came around this way. I'm going to die for my knowledge. Blarg. Let's see. Tank on the way. Well, sorry. Factory and a starport on the way. Oh, there is a tank on the way, too. Cool. Robotic support base. So, Reavers are going to be the answer to this Marine fire bat stuff. Cannon's pretty good. Cannon's really good against this kind of thing. Right up until about +1 or +2 kicks in, and then the cannon just sort of die to stimmed Marines with medic support. Static defense is really an early game kind of a thing in Brood War. So what do we got? Shuttles up, double Reaver, triple Reaver. 1 to leave home, 2 to head on out on adventures to the fairly well, fairly undefended mineral patch here. I guess there's a bunker here, but like, you land the Reaver up here, yeah, you're talking. Now you're cooking with gas. But yeah, check out RJB. If you like fastest map, RJB, the place to go. Well, the place to be? Ooh, trying to throw... Oh, this is so good. This is little early preemptive attacks to make sure that the missile turret line isn't here for when the actual stuff shows up, which is going to be 2 Reavers and a shuttle. So Zealots kill a couple SCVs, get distracted by the bunker, sacrifice themselves to the god of the bunker there. Additional turrets are being produced, but where's that second Reaver at? Second Reaver. Oh, it's at the front. Okay. So we're just going to wander in here. Oh, he did take a hit on one of his Reavers. Ah, big hits, though. Firebats trying to deal with this, and they do. The Zealots all get killed. The shuttle makes it out with 9 HP. Oh. Cannon. Gateway. You coming back around with like no HP? Nobody will expect this. Now the Reavers are in trouble, but oh, it died, but it took a lot of stuff with it there. Meanwhile, tank drop. 14 kills. Worker count knocked down to 40 for 458. Oof. Not everything, but that's a substantial hit to his economy for sure. 14 kills apiece on those tanks. Really not bad. And now, of course, Brain is going into the mechie stuff. We'll probably float off. Well, still making submarines. And drop time? Drop time. So almost this... Oh, actually, almost both these Marines here, or these Reavers here, against the Marines. Casually exploding on S... Oh! This... Nope, that is not exploding on anything. It did, but no damage was done. SCV's attacking a Reaver. Ah, they survive! They survive! Got a Valkyrie out to deal with these drops, too. 47 workers now for 458. Knocking Brain down to 42. He did kill workers there, not a ton. But again, enough damage to be a problem. Is there another Reaver up here? I guess another Reaver made it all the way up there during this time. That's why the SCV pull happened. Genius. Either way, 42 workers, not ideal, but not like you get knocked down to 10 or anything. Charon boosters coming in. Ooh, Fleet Beacon and a Stargate on the way from 458. So we're going to see some of them carriers. We've seen carriers win in fastest maps in PvTs. We've seen them lose in fastest maps in PvTs. They're not like a win now button by any stretch. I like this whole Zealot Reaver stuff, though, quite a bit, actually. Okay, that's amazing pull. Oh, was it? Was it? Oh, it was. Ah! No! Only 37. It's like 13 SCVs died in that battle. Marines come up. desperately sacrificing their own lives to try to save it. And the SCVs kill it again. SCVs telling their story at the time they attacked a Reaver with their bare drilling claws and survived. Tanks on the high ground are messing up stuff down this way. Was there a low ground drop down there too? Probably. A lot of stuff is going on in this super high level. PvT fastest map. This Zealot with 0 attack is going to force this command center to burn down. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're dropping tanks down here on the low ground. And they're protected by tanks on the high ground to a certain extent anyway. Did we Reaver back in here? We did. All right, Reavers in here again. We got Wraiths. We got Valkyries. That bunker's in a lot of trouble. There's tanks to deal with this. That Marine is dead. This Marine is dead. Oh, no, the tank saved him. The tank saved that Marine's life. Oh, this is chaos. This is pure chaos. In the meantime, Max Interceptors upgrade coming in. Carriers are being produced. And on the other side, it's Marines and it's siege tanks, and it's not really Goliaths all that much from Brain. Actually, he's fairly starved on workers or minerals. He's at 47 workers, but man, 458's up to 77. He's got to use some of his minerals to repair this CC too, because it's so on fire. A lot of the Terran stuff is on fire over here. Reaver drops will do that to you. In general, so he's trying to like shuttle drop on the high ground to kill the tanks, but then there's turrets causing problems, and there's Wraiths sharking around, and Valkyries and stuff too. But yeah, killing tanks that come down to the low ground, it's difficult to do. But I'm pretty sure that 458 is on top of it. Yep, Valkyries, carriers, more Stargates. Oh yeah, that's what we're here for, baby. Gonna be that carrier micro is gonna matter here. Floating and lifting off the barracks now. So we're done with Marine production. It's gonna be Valkyries, and there we go. Quadruple pumping Goliath. That's what I was waiting to see in the production tab, and Brain's there, but it's 51 to 92 workers. Dude, Brain has a massive economic advantage. He's at 170 supplied, 125 total. It's another Reaver drop. Oh my gosh, that's such a big hit. It's another huge hit. He's trying to get one more shot off. He does! Ah, he's alive! He's alive. He really wants these missile turrets to die. Big hit there instead of going after the Goliaths, which were a threat to him. Those are the choices that you make sometimes. Oh, Brain actually has some idle probes here. Brain, buddy, let's get on in. Let's... There you go. Just took him a second. He was busy elsewhere. Happens to the best of us. Happens to me. Happens to you. Happens to Brain. Happens to 458. Idle workers. Just an absolute scourge upon everyone who plays Brood War. Alright, carriers covering the next drop. Next drop will have capital class ship escort. Alright, carriers accepting the missile turret attacks. No! No! The drop just went right through! But there's so many tanks here. So the Reavers don't get a lot done. They kill 2 tanks, which is great. Zealots running on top of those tanks too. Oh yeah, tank down, tank down. So tank count not doing super great. Got to replace those, which is incredibly annoying. And this Reaver does get unloaded, and that Scarab explodes. Oh, killing a Marine. Marines are squishy, I guess. Killing this bunker would be cool. I don't know. What do you want to do? Missile turret, maybe. Going after some of these SCVs. 98 to 58. Total workers here from 458. Low econ, nothing. He's here to high econ defeat you now. 182 to 132 supply. It does not seem to be going all that well. I'm going to put that out on a limb and say it's not going particularly well. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. 9 Corsairs at a time in production. Templar Archives coming in here too. Air weapons, ship weapons and vehicle weapons, and vehicle plating and ship plating on the way from Brain. We're going to see a lot of dancing sooner rather than later. Oh, look at this stupid pathing. Wait, is it fixed? I don't know if the pathing was fixed or not. Where's this carrier group we've heard so much about? Here it is. Big old carrier group. Big old Corsair count, too. Corsair count is at least 12. Carrier count is only 8, actually. So heavier on Corsairs. And remember when there were... Oh, okay. 95 probes is too many probes, as they're actually going to assist in helping to kill a bunker. That was awesome. They accomplished some things. The tank's doing friendly fire splash on these buildings. And look, that supply depot's going to die, too. That's incredible. Fire? Oh yeah, supply depot dies. Here comes the carrier Corsair fleet. So many turrets are up, though. We got Goliaths backing them. The Corsairs are just trying to wipe out anything that flies here, which they seem to accomplish, except for this dropship, which they do come to chase down and focus down and kill, while eating so many missile turret shots. Just wanted to kill those dropships and Valkyries. That's all they wanted with their lives. Additional, factory. Some fun Sim City here from Brain. Barracks to make sure any drops that come from that angle are covered. What's nice... Well, I don't know. Is it nice? I guess it's nice to be right next to your opponent because you're watching this anyway. But then you don't really have to watch this as hard. It's really the only place you have to pay attention to. More air weapons coming in here. They're replacing interceptors because of that battle. They've got no attack upgrades, but they do have plasma shields and Protoss plating for their air stuff. So that counts for something. Take that, Zealot, with probably no upgrades versus +2 attack Goliaths. That's what we're here for. 196 to 178 supply. So look, 458 had a pretty massive lead. The decoy. Good storm. Another storm. Not incredible. Not the greatest one I've ever seen. Down to 48 workers from Brain. 82 for 458. And all the Corsairs die, and all of the shuttles die, and no one makes it home from that mission. First science vessel of the day is in production. All right. Get an amulet on the way, so High Templar get additional energy. Well, additional max energy. Zealotes running around. I guess they've got the shield upgrade because they're getting that from the air, but also they have +1 attack, which isn't bad. This is just such a hard nut to crack if you're a Protoss. You're like, okay, I guess I can attack her with my carriers, but there are 37 missile turrets and Goliaths combined here. The anti-air is crazy good. Like, I guess we could wipe out these tanks on this high ground, but that's about it. I don't think the carriers are going to be pushing it all. Zealots do walk in the front door to make the Goliaths worry about something other than these carriers attacking them from the south. Pretty solid distraction for some of the Goliaths, but not really enough to make the carriers stick around and benefit from that. So air weapons +1 is done, right? Yes, pretty sure it is. Where are my interceptors at? Ooh, shield batteries are here too. I just heard the sound. Where is it? Oh, there's like a line. Oh, it's shield battery central here. Okay. Zealots, High Templar unloading, getting some nice storms off over here. I hate it when stuff's on the extreme right side of the map because can't really get it center screen, can we? Good storms, but Brain's weathering this just fine, thanks. Not even worried about it. Both players continuing to rock those upgrades. +1 air weapons, ground armor, air armor, plasma shields, all this stuff coming in from 458. This is just, you know, little bits of harassment. Time and time again. Get a storm off! Ah! You get a storm off. No. Okay. Still 66 workers from Brain. Oh, that guy got a storm off. He killed 2 SCVs, which were almost immediately replanted, recreated, remade. That's what it was. Ship weapons, vehicle plating, ship plating, EMP upgrades all across the board here from Brain as well. Yeah, hit that like button if you're enjoying this. This is great. The like button and comments just let YouTube know that I'm here. It's for the algorithmic purposes. Appreciate everybody that does give me a like and leaves a comment. I read every comment anyone ever leaves on this channel. You can ask people who have been here for a while. They will tell you I'm not lying about that. Anywho, carriers just continuing to pick around the edges, right? Zealots finding stuff to kill at that 12 o'clock empty location, but there are a couple Goliaths running around. If you're into that sort of thing. Zealots again making a straight up march into the front door of the Terran. I guess like a switch on over to like ground army would be kind of amazing. A Zealot Dragoon force would sort of wipe the floor with these Goliaths. There's what? A single tank here? Seems like it, I mean, these tanks are covering this area, but they're not covering this front door. I really feel like as this drop comes cruising in and accomplishes nothing, a couple storms happen, but you know, not really worried about it. Brain says that was a successful drop for me. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to throw up at a bunch of gateways, and he just, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could you pull it off in time to prevent Brain from scanning you like that and making sure that that's a good scan, that you aren't producing additional gateways, you're not massing gateway units, right? Valkyries flying over some cannons. It's a bit of an overstep there, guys. Careful. Careful about that. And this is a drop coming into this area that's kind of been cleared out by the Zealots, right? So it just kind of walks right on through a ton of Goliath fire. Oh, that was a great storm. 24 SCVs remaining after that one. This High Templar casually has 3 kills. Oh, that's not actually that great. Whoever got those kills, I think, is probably dead. Okay, that's big. That's big. Does 458 just win the game from this point? He's got a 16,000 mineral and a 6,800 gas bank. He's up 200, 112 supply. He should be able to just kind of attack, remax, attack, and win this thing. Starting from here. But is that what he's gonna do? More carrier shenanigans. Trying to get another drop off. Take that worker count down to 0. Oh, it's a good one. There's more SCVs after that storm than before it, but the Zealots are still wreaking havoc down here. Trying to kill some of these tanks, I suppose. Still 40 SCVs for Brain. Had like 38 when that attack arrived. I don't know how he ended up with more after the storms, but Terran magic, I suppose. Look at the production tab difference, too. Upgrades, units being produced willy-nilly here from 458. SCVs being produced from Brain. That's all he can really do right now. So this is not looking particularly strong. But, you know, the ability to stonewall his Terran with the power of turtling, siege tanks, and Goliaths, and missile turrets is pretty good. More probes getting sacked, which is not a good sign if you're Brain. You say, oh, he doesn't need this economy, huh? That's not a good sign for me. It is not. It is not a good sign for you. Finally working on +3 air. +2 is done. +3 air for these carriers is on the way. Carriers again. I'm trying to imagine a victory here for Brain. Brain is really good. And Brain is probably overall the better StarCraft player in every aspect on average. But, you know, just because a player's better than the person they're playing against does not mean they win every time. Zealots unloading, Storms getting tossed down all over the place. Goliaths are distracted by other stuff, so that allows missile turrets to get wiped out, more Goliaths to die, and we're falling back to the shield batteries again. This is amazing. Shield battery usage in a StarCraft game. This is a rarity. It's a rarity if I ever saw one. Oof. So 68 to 54 workers is actually not that bad a position for Brain. The bank difference is what matters here, and the overall army supply is also what matters. So 458 takes some time, rebuilds his carrier, his interceptor count, then comes back in and says, we're just going to kill every single one of these missile turrets. Ooh, a carrier died, though. So one went down. That's pretty good, I guess. That drop got annihilated before anything got unloaded, as far as I can tell. This drop, though, coming in fast, coming in hard. SCVs, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Ooh, that would have been a beautiful storm right here. 66 to 68 workers. Brain has recovered economy, everyone. But he's down 110 to 200 supply. He can't trade out at all. Dude, these guys are stuck in the storm. A storm right there would be incredible. Another one coming in. Nope, just course. Oh, they just wiped out. I think that was nope. Valkyrie? Was it a science vessel that died? But man, all this frontline missile turret stuff is dead. And what? How did he get another drop up here? I thought that was it was sneaky. He pretended like it was just Corsairs. Oh, that's a science vessel dying. But then there was a High Templar in there apparently. And a shuttle. So that's... he's extending, maybe a little bit overextending here, but taking down the main command center would be big, but the repair is also very strong. Oh my gosh, he just sacked every one of his carriers to not kill that command center. Is that a throw? Where's that meme with the dude and the butterfly? And he says, is this a thing? Is that a throw? He just threw up a ton of gateways over on this left side 9 o'clock position. Production tab says carriers. So I thought he might roll on over into a more ground-oriented force. He's not doing that. Dude, I cannot believe he went for that. He's still up 174 to 122 supply because his production tab, again, can't support everything in the world. He can just make 10 carriers with 20,000 minerals and 7,000 gas still in the bank after making 10 carriers at the same time. So we went for a game ender, didn't get it. That's okay. No real shame in that. This drop is hilarious. Yeah, that was not what you wanted. Not what you wanted for 458. He's still up 178 to 124 supply. Carriers are out, but it takes a while to make those interceptors. Brain has a small window here where maybe he can establish a foothold in 458's base and causing some problems, but Zealots say no. There's just not enough. There's not enough here for Brain. So many of his SCVs have died. He is up to 74 SCVs, though. It's more than 458 has at 68. Hallucinations on the way from 458. Gonna make some, you know, very sneaky hallucinated shuttles, which is fun. All right, tanks unloading. Tanks saying, never mind. There's too many carriers. Abort! Abort! Dropships are getting picked out of the sky, Commander. Yeah, so remember all those carriers that died? They're back. It takes a while because carriers do not make instantaneously. Or anything even remotely close to instantaneously, but still. Another drop. Oh, crap. I missed a huge drop up here. No, the carriers are doing carrier-y type things. I think it might be over. We'll go back and watch that one, I promise. But, yo, the drops from 458. The carrier micro, the shield battery support of the carrier micro. All of it. So good. 276 supply. There's the Dragoon Zealot army I've been waiting for. 332 upgrades on them, too. Woof. Upgrades. Tanks popping out into Dragoon Nightmare Land. Tank down, tank down. Also, tank down before it can siege. Unsieged tanks trying to do what they can. That's it, man. Oh, there was such a killer drop up here. He was at 70 workers and he ended up at 30. How did that happen? And that's it. GG! Brain taps out and 458 is your winner. Okay, hit that like button if you enjoyed that game. That was amazing. 458, early aggression, the constant drops, the carrier micro. He did make the one mistake of trying to go for that command center and then not getting it and losing all of his carriers, but other than that, it was honestly... Okay, I love this fast forward thing. Okay, so yeah, so Brain's got 81 workers now. It's this? Oh yeah, okay, yep, and then it was all... Okay, all right, then it was all of that too. Wow, he just snuck up right up that right side, and that was it. Brain was like, ah, well, yes. Yes, of course. That was bad news. And then the ground army shows up, and then the economy is just too bad at this point to really come back. And that's your GG. So GG again. Well done. 458 is a beast. Imagine playing against him. He would attack you non-stop, and you'd be dead in the first, like, 3 zealots that show up. Maybe the first zealot, I probably would be. 40,000 points. Wow. 340,000 for Brain. 454,000 for 458. Absolutely insanity. Outproduced the Terran player by about a 2-to-1 ratio. Kill death ratio was not nearly good enough from Brain to make up for that. He kind of zerged him a little bit, didn't he? But outspent him by 131,000 to 89,000. That is what, 41,000 resources in 30 minutes? I know it's fastest map, but holy smokes. Brain, you're a beast. RJB, you're also a beast. So thanks again for the replay, RJB. Thank you for watching and hitting that like button. And that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.